Welcome, friends. There are no correct answers tonight. No pressure, no judgment. Each question and answer is followed by a pause, letting knowledge settle gently into your subconscious. A soft, 7 Hz tone layered with gentle rainfall guides your mind into a relaxed, dreamlike state, enhancing calm, memory consolidation, and creativity. Sleep deeper, wake brighter. What is the largest species of shark? A. Great white shark. B. Whale shark. C. Tiger shark. Answer. B. Whale shark. The whale shark can reach lengths of up to 40 feet, making it the largest fish in the sea. What is the only mammal capable of true, sustained flight? A. Bat. B. Flying squirrel. C. Sugar glider. Answer. A. Bat. Bats have wings made of a thin membrane stretched over elongated finger bones, allowing powered flight. Which bird is known for having the largest wingspan? A. Andean condor. B. Wandering albatross. C. Bald eagle. Answer. B. Wandering albatross. Its wingspan can exceed 11 feet, helping it glide for hours over the ocean without flapping. What is the fastest land animal? A. Lion. B. Cheetah. C. Pronghorn antelope. Answer. B. Cheetah. Cheetahs can sprint up to 70 miles per hour in short bursts to catch prey. Which reptile can run on water? A. Green iguana. B. Basilisk lizard. C. Komodo dragon. Answer. B. Basilisk lizard. Nicknamed the Jesus Christ lizard, it uses its speed and special toes to dash across water surfaces. Which animal has the longest migration of any mammal? A. Humpback whale. B. Gray whale. C. Caribou. Answer. B. Gray whale. They travel up to 14,000 miles annually between feeding and breeding grounds. What is the largest species of penguin? A. Emperor penguin. B. King penguin. C. Gentoo penguin. Answer. A. Emperor penguin. Standing nearly 4 feet tall, They endure brutal Antarctic winters to breed. Which insect has ears on its legs? A. Grasshopper. B. Cricket. C. Katydid. Answer B. Cricket. Crickets have tympanal organs located on their front legs to detect sound. Which fish is known for its ability to inflate its body as a defense mechanism? A. Pufferfish. B. Clownfish. C. Lionfish. Answer A. Pufferfish. They inflate by rapidly ingesting water or air to deter predators. Which mammal lays eggs? A. Echidna. B. Platypus. C. Both. Answer C. Both. Echidnas and platypuses are monotremes, egg-laying mammals native to Australia and New Guinea. Which bird is the fastest in level flight? A. Peregrine falcon. B. Golden eagle. C. Grey-headed albatross. Answer C. Grey-headed albatross. While the peregrine is faster in a dive, the grey-headed albatross holds the level flight speed record. Which animal has the highest blood pressure? A. Giraffe. B. Elephant. C. Blue whale. Answer A. Giraffe. Their hearts must pump blood up their long necks to the brain, requiring extreme pressure. Which marine creature is known for having 3 hearts? A. Octopus. B. Squid. C. Cuttlefish. Answer A. Octopus. 2 pump blood through the gills, and 1 pumps it through the rest of the body. Which animal can sleep for up to 3 years without eating? A. Bear. B. Snail. C. Crocodile. Answer B. Snail. In extreme drought, some snails enter a deep hibernation called estivation. Which animal is known for changing its sex during its lifetime? A. Clownfish. B. Seahorse. C. Anglerfish. Answer A. Clownfish. They start life male and can turn female if the dominant female dies. Which mammal spends almost its entire life in trees and moves extremely slowly? A. Sloth. B. Koala. C. Lemur. Answer: A. Sloth. Their slow metabolism makes them one of the most sluggish animals on Earth. Which amphibian is known for regenerating lost limbs? A. Salamander. B. Frog. C. Toad. Answer: A. Salamander. They can regrow legs, tails, and even parts of their heart and eyes. Which bird is famous for its elaborate courtship dance involving bowing and wing displays? A. Peacock. B. Bird of paradise. C. Crane. Answer: B. Bird of paradise. Males perform complex dances and display vibrant plumage to attract mates. Which animal is known to have the most powerful bite force? A. Great white shark. B. Saltwater crocodile. C. Hyena. Answer: B. Saltwater crocodile. Their jaws can exert over 3,700 pounds of pressure per square inch. Which bird is the largest by wingspan? A. Andean condor. B. Albatross. C. Bald eagle. D. Pelican. Answer: B. Albatross. The wandering albatross can have a wingspan of up to 12 feet, the largest of any bird. Which animal can change color to camouflage with surroundings? A. Cuttlefish. B. Octopus. C. Chameleon. D. Leaf insect. Answer: C. Chameleon. Chameleons can rapidly shift skin color to blend into their surroundings or communicate with other chameleons. What is the slowest moving mammal? A. Koala. B. Sloth. C. Pangolin. D. Armadillo. Answer: B. Sloth. Sloths move at an average of just 0.24 kilometers per hour, spending most of their lives hanging upside down in trees. Which animal has the most extended lifespan? A. Bowhead whale. B. Giant tortoise. C. Elephant. D. Greenland shark. Answer D. Greenland shark. Greenland sharks can live for over 400 years, making them the longest living vertebrates known to science. What is the loudest animal in the world? A. Blue whale. B. Sperm whale. C. Howler monkey. D. Pistol shrimp. Answer A. Blue whale. Blue whale calls can reach up to 188 decibels, louder than a jet engine. Which sea creature has blue blood? A. Lobster. B. Horseshoe crab. C. Squid. D. Octopus. Answer B. Horseshoe crab. Their blood contains copper-based hemocyanin, which turns blue when oxygenated. Which bird can sleep while flying? A. Swift. B. Frigate bird. C. Albatross. D. Arctic tern. Answer B. Frigate bird. Frigate birds can remain airborne for weeks, taking short naps mid-flight. What is the largest amphibian species? A. Axolotl. B. Chinese giant salamander. C. Cane toad. D. Goliath frog. Answer B. Chinese giant salamander. It can grow to nearly 6 feet long and is critically endangered. Which animal is the tallest in the world? A. Giraffe. B. Elephant. C. Ostrich. D. Camel. Answer A. Giraffe. Giraffes can reach heights of up to 19 feet thanks to their long necks and legs. Which shark is the largest predatory fish? A. Great white shark. B. Tiger shark. C. Bull shark. D. Mako shark. Answer A. Great white shark. It can grow over 20 feet long and is an apex predator in ocean ecosystems. What animal is known for its black mask face markings? A. badger. B, raccoon. C, lemur. D, meerkat. Answer. B, raccoon. The black facial markings help reduce glare and may assist in night vision. Which bird has the fastest wing beat? A, bee hummingbird. B, pigeon. C, swift. D, sparrow. Answer. A, bee hummingbird. Its wings can beat up to 80 times per second during flight. Which sea mammal can hold its breath the longest? A, orca. B, sperm whale. C, elephant seal. D, dolphin. Answer. B, sperm whale. Sperm whales can hold their breath for over 90 minutes when diving for food. Which animal is the smallest bird in the world? A, goldcrest. B, bee hummingbird. C, kinglet. D, finch. Answer. B, bee hummingbird. Native to Cuba, it measures just over 2 inches long. What is the only marsupial native to North America? A, kangaroo rat. B, Virginia opossum. C, bandicoot. D, sugar glider. Answer. B, Virginia opossum. It's the only marsupial found north of Mexico. Which animal has the longest tongue relative to its body size? A, anteater. B, chameleon. C, hummingbird. D, giraffe. Answer. B, chameleon. A chameleon's tongue can be twice the length of its body. Which reptile can run on water? A, basilisk lizard. B, gecko. C, iguana. D, monitor lizard. Answer. A, basilisk lizard. Nicknamed the Jesus Christ lizard, it can sprint across water to escape predators. What is the heaviest insect in the world? A, Goliath beetle. B, giant weta. C, Hercules beetle. D. Atlas moth. Answer B. Giant waiter. Native to New Zealand, some weigh more than a sparrow. Which mammal has the longest gestation period? A. Whale. B. Elephant. C. Giraffe. D. Rhino. Answer B. Elephant. Elephants are pregnant for about 22 months, the longest of any mammal. Which animal is known as the ship of the desert? A. Camel. B. Llama. C. Donkey. D. Horse. Answer A. Camel. Camels can travel long distances without water, making them vital for desert transport. Which sea creature has no brain or heart? A. Starfish. B. Jellyfish. C. Sea cucumber. D. Coral. Answer B. Jellyfish. Jellyfish rely on a simple nerve net to detect stimuli and move without a brain or heart. Which bird lays the largest egg? A. Ostrich. B. Emu. C. Cassowary. D. Albatross. Answer A. Ostrich. Ostrich eggs can weigh up to 3 pounds and are the largest of any living bird. What is the fastest marine mammal? A. Orca. B. Doll's porpoise. C. Dolphin. D. Blue whale. Answer B. Doll's porpoise. Doll's porpoises can reach speeds of up to 55 kilometers per hour. Which animal is the most poisonous in the world? A. Poison dart frog. B. Box jellyfish. C. Inland taipan. D. Blue-ringed octopus. Answer A. Poison dart frog. A single golden poison dart frog has enough toxin to kill several humans. Which land animal has the best sense of smell? A. Bear. B. Elephant. C. Bloodhound. D. Wolf. Answer A. Bear. Bears can detect scents from over 20 miles away, even better than bloodhounds. Which creature can regrow lost limbs? A. Octopus. B. Starfish. C. Crab. D. All of the above. Answer. D. All of the above. Octopuses, starfish, and crabs can all regenerate lost limbs over time. What is the smallest mammal in the world? A. Pygmy shrew. B. Bumblebee bat. C. Mouse lemur. D. Jerboa. Answer. B. Bumblebee bat. Weighing less than 2 grams, it's the smallest mammal by weight. Which bird can run the fastest? A. Ostrich. B. Emu. C. Roadrunner. D. Cassowary. Answer. A. Ostrich. Ostriches can sprint at speeds over 70 kilometers per hour. Which insect produces honey? A. Ant. B. C. Wasp. D. Beetle. Answer. B. Honeybees produce honey from collected nectar as a food source. What is the only venomous primate? A. Slow lories. B. Tarsier. C. Spider monkey. D. Baboon. Answer. A. Slow lories. Its bite delivers venom from glands near its elbows, which it mixes with saliva. Which animal is known for laughing sounds? A. Hyena. B. Kookaburra. C. Parrot. D. Dolphin. Answer. A. Hyena. Their laugh is a form of communication that signals excitement or stress. Which marine creature has 8 arms? A. Squid. B. Crab. C. Octopus. D. Cuttlefish. Answer. C. Octopus. Octopuses have 8 arms lined with powerful suckers for grasping and exploring. What is the largest deer species? A. Moose. B. Elk. C. Caribou. D. Red deer. Answer: A. Moose. Male moose can stand over 6 feet tall at the shoulder and have massive antlers. Which fish is known for its deadly puffer ability? A. Boxfish. B. Porcupine fish. C. Pufferfish. D. Lionfish. Answer: C. Pufferfish. Its organs contain a potent toxin called tetrodotoxin, deadly to humans. Which animal spends almost all its life in trees? A. Sloth. B. Koala. C. Orangutan. D. All of the above. Answer: D. All of the above. These animals are arboreal, spending most of their lives in the forest canopy. Which sea animal has the longest lifespan? A. Bowhead whale. B. Ocean quahog clam. C. Sea turtle. D. Greenland shark. Answer: B. Ocean quahog clam. Some have been found to live over 500 years. What is the smallest reptile in the world? A. Gecko. B. Bruchsia nana chameleon. C. Skink. D. Anole. Answer: B. Bruchsia nana chameleon. Discovered in Madagascar, it measures just over half an inch long. Which animal has a fingerprint nearly identical to humans? A. Gorilla. B. Koala. C. Chimpanzee. D. Orangutan. Answer: B. Koala. Koala. Fingerprints are so similar to human ones they can confuse crime scene investigators. What is the only bird that can swim but not fly? A. Penguin. B. Cormorant. C. Puffin. D. Ostrich. Answer: A. Penguin. Penguins are expert swimmers and divers but cannot take flight. Which mammal is the best long-distance swimmer? A. Dolphin. B. Sea otter. C. Whale. D. Polar bear. Answer. D. Polar bear. Polar bears can swim over 60 miles without rest in search of food or ice. Which animal has the most legs? A millipede. B. Centipede. C. Spider. Answer. A millipede. Some millipedes have over 1,000 legs, making them the true many-legged champions of the animal kingdom. Which insect is the strongest relative to body weight? A. Dung beetle. Barão Antônio. C. Rhinoceros beetle. Answer. A. Dung beetle. Dung beetles can pull over 1,000 times their body weight. Pound for pound, they're the strongest animals alive. Which animal can rotate its head 270 degrees? A. Owl. B. Chameleon. C. Eagle. Answer. A. Owl. Owls have extra neck vertebrae that let them turn their heads nearly all the way around without injury. Which fish is the fastest swimmer? A. Swordfish. B. Sailfish. C. Marlin. Answer. B. Sailfish. The sailfish can reach speeds of up to 68 miles per hour, making it the speed demon of the seas. Which creature has the largest brain relative to its body? A. Dolphin. Barão Antônio. Common shrew. Answer. Common shrew. Despite its tiny size, the shrew has a brain-to-body ratio even larger than that of humans. Which bird migrates the highest in altitude? A. Bar-headed goose. B. Arctic tern. C. Albatross. Answer. A. Bar-headed goose. These geese fly over the Himalayas at heights exceeding 29,000 feet, higher than Mount Everest. What is the only mammal that can't jump? A. Elephant. B. Hippopotamus. C. Rhino. Answer. A. Elephant. Elephants' massive size and stiff leg structure prevent them from jumping at all. Which marine animal uses echolocation to navigate? A whale. B. Dolphin. C. Seal. Answer. B. Dolphin. Dolphins emit clicks and listen for echoes to see their surroundings in the dark ocean. Which reptile is the oldest living species? A. Crocodile. B. Tortoise. C. Tuatara. Answer C. Tuatara. The tuatara has remained virtually unchanged for over 200 million years, earning it the title living fossil. Which animal is the loudest on land? A. Elephant. B. Howler monkey. C. Lion. Answer B. Howler monkey. Its roar-like calls can travel up to 3 miles through dense jungle. Which mammal can glide using skin flaps between its limbs? A. Sugar glider. B. Flying squirrel. C. Colugo. Answer B. Flying squirrel. Flying squirrels glide from tree to tree using a skin membrane called the patagium. Which bird can see ultraviolet light? A. Pigeon. B. Hawk. C. Owl. Answer A. Pigeon. Pigeons can detect ultraviolet patterns invisible to the human eye, helping them navigate. Which creature can survive being frozen solid? A. Wood frog. B. Salamander. C. Arctic hare. Answer A. Wood frog. Wood frogs can freeze completely and thaw out months later with no harm. Which sea animal is known as the unicorn of the sea? A. Beluga whale. B. Narwhal. C. Orca. Answer B. Narwhal. Narwhals have a long spiral tusk, inspiring the nickname unicorn of the sea. Which insect has the shortest lifespan? A. Housefly. B. Mayfly. C. Mosquito. Answer B. Mayfly. Some mayflies live for less than 24 hours, just long enough to mate and lay eggs. Which animal has the strongest immune system? A shark. B. Crocodile. C. Opossum. Answer A. Shark. Sharks have immune systems that make them highly resistant to disease and infections. Which mammal can run on its hind legs? A kangaroo. B. Meerkat. C. Jerboa. Answer. C. Jerboa. Jerboas hop and sprint on their long hind legs, much like tiny desert kangaroos. Which fish is known as the living fossil? A coelacanth. B. Sturgeon. C. Paddlefish. Answer. A coelacanth. The coelacanth was thought extinct for millions of years until it was rediscovered in 1938. Which animal can change its gender? A. Seahorse. B. Clownfish. C. Starfish. Answer. B. Clownfish. Clownfish can change from male to female depending on the needs of their group. Which bird has the largest beak relative to body size? A. Toucan. B. Pelican. C. Hornbill. Answer. A. Toucan. The toucan's beak can be up to half the length of its body, despite being surprisingly light. Which animal can survive the longest without oxygen? A. Tardigrade. B. Lungfish. C. Goldfish. Answer. A. Tardigrade. Tardigrades, also called water bears, can survive without oxygen for years by entering a dormant state. Which creature has the longest tail relative to its body? A. Spider monkey. B. Giraffe weevil. C. Long-tailed widow bird. Answer. C. Long-tailed widow bird. The male's tail can be 3 times the length of its body, used to impress females during mating season. Which insect migrates thousands of miles each year? A. Monarch butterfly. B. Locust. C. Dragonfly. Answer. A. Monarch butterfly. Monarch butterflies travel up to 3,000 miles from North America to central Mexico every winter. Which sea animal can squirt ink to escape predators? A. Octopus. B. Squid. C. Cuttlefish. Answer. B. Squid. While octopuses and cuttlefish can also use ink, squids are the most famous for this quick getaway tactic. Which mammal can echolocate besides bats? A. Dolphin. B. Shrew. C. Whale. Answer: A. Dolphin. Dolphins emit sound waves and listen to the echoes, allowing them to hunt and navigate in murky waters. Which bird can fly the longest distance without stopping? A. Arctic tern. B. Bar-tailed godwit. C. Albatross. Answer: B. Bar-tailed godwit. This bird can fly over 7,000 miles non-stop during migration, an unmatched endurance feat. Which animal can live entirely without sunlight? A. Blind cavefish. B. Deep-sea anglerfish. C. Both. Answer: C. Both. These species live in total darkness, relying on senses other than sight to survive. Which insect is famous for building complex colonies? A termite. B. Honeybee. Centuries antiques. Answer: Centuries antiques. Ant colonies can have millions of members and feature intricate tunnel systems. Which mammal has the thickest fur? A. Sea otter. B. Beaver. C. Arctic fox. Answer: A. Sea otter. Sea otters have up to 1 million hair strands per square inch to keep them warm in cold waters. Which animal is the most intelligent invertebrate? A. Octopus. B. Squid. C. Cuttlefish. Answer: A. Octopus. Octopuses can solve puzzles, open jars, and even use tools, remarkable for an invertebrate. Which bird is known for dancing courtship rituals? A peacock. Bird of paradise. C. Crane. Answer: B. Bird of paradise. Males perform elaborate dances and displays to impress potential mates. Which creature has the largest claws? A. Crab. B. Lobster. C. Coconut crab. Answer: C. Coconut crab. These massive claws can crack coconuts and even break human bones. Which fish can walk on land? A. Mud skipper. B. Lungfish. C. climbing perch? Answer: A. Mud skipper. Mud skippers use their fins to walk on land in search of food and mates. Which animal can see in complete darkness? A catalog. B. Owl. C. None, no animal can. Answer: C. None, no animal can. Even animals with excellent night vision need at least some light to see. Which bird can dive the deepest underwater? A. Emperor penguin. B. Cormorant. C. Puffin. Answer: A. Emperor penguin. Emperor penguins can dive over 1,800 feet deep in search of fish. Which mammal has the widest vocal range? A bat. B. Whale. C. Gibbon. Answer: B. Whale. Sperm whales produce sounds from clicks to deep rumbles that travel for miles. Which sea animal has the most powerful venom? A. Blue-ringed octopus. B. Stonefish. C. Box jellyfish. Answer: C. Box jellyfish. Its venom can stop a human heart within minutes. Which animal is known for carrying its home on its back? A turtle. B. Hermit crab. C. Snail. Answer: C. Snail. A snail's shell grows with it, offering constant protection. Which creature has the longest whiskers? A. Catfish. B. Tiger. C. Seal. Answer: A. Catfish. Catfish whiskers, or barbels, can be longer than their bodies and help them sense food in murky waters. Which animal is the rarest big cat in the world? A. Snow leopard. Bengal armor leopard. C. Clouded leopard. Answer: Bengal armor leopard. Fewer than 150 are believed to exist in the wild, making them critically endangered. Which mammal lays eggs instead of giving birth to live young? A platypus. B. Echidna. C. Both. Answer: C. Both. Platypuses and echidnas are monotremes, Rare egg-laying mammals found in Australia and New Guinea. Which animal can hold its breath the longest underwater? A. Sperm whale. B. Elephant seal. Common leatherback turtle. Answer A. Sperm whale. Sperm whales can dive for up to 90 minutes without coming up for air. Which bird can mimic chainsaws, car alarms, and camera shutters? A. Lyrebird. B. Mynah bird. C. African grey parrot. Answer A. Lyrebird. Lyrebirds are master mimics and can copy nearly any sound they hear in the wild or from humans. Which insect can survive decapitation for several days? A. Cockroach. B. Praying mantis. C. Beetle. Answer A. Cockroach. Cockroaches can live without a head until they eventually die from dehydration. Which sea creature has 3 hearts? A. Octopus. B. Squid. C. Cuttlefish. Answer A. Octopus. 2 hearts pump blood to the gills and 1 pumps it to the rest of the body. Which animal produces the loudest sound in the ocean? A. Sperm whale. B. Pistol shrimp. C. Blue whale. Answer C. Blue whale. Blue whale calls can reach 188 decibels and be heard hundreds of miles away underwater. Which insect can walk on water due to surface tension? A. Water strider. B. Mayfly. C. Mosquito. Answer A. Water strider. Tiny hairs on its legs repel water, letting it skate across the surface. Which reptile can run across water? A. Basilisk lizard. B. Green iguana. C. Chameleon. Answer A. Basilisk lizard. Nicknamed the Jesus Christ lizard, it sprints across water to escape predators. Which animal can regenerate a lost limb? A. Starfish. B. Salamander. C. Both. Answer C. Both. Starfish and salamanders can regrow lost limbs, Starfish can even regenerate entire bodies from one arm. Which fish can inflate itself into a ball? A. Pufferfish. B. Balloonfish. C. Both. Answer. C. Both. Pufferfish and balloonfish puff up to deter predators and make themselves harder to swallow. Which bird can sleep while flying? A. Common swift. B. Frigate bird. C. Both. Answer. C. Both. These birds can rest one half of their brain at a time while staying airborne. Which mammal has the fastest punch? A. Kangaroo. B. Mantis shrimp. C. Boxer crab. Answer. B. Mantis shrimp. Its punch is so fast it can break aquarium glass. Which animal's milk is pink? A. Hippopotamus. B. Walrus. C. Camel. Answer. A. Hippopotamus. Their milk contains natural antibiotics and a pigment that turns it pink. Which animal has eyes bigger than its brain? A. Ostrich. B. Giant squid. C. Horse. Answer. A. Ostrich. Each eye is about the size of a billiard ball, making them excellent spotters in open plains. Which insect can lift over 100 times its body weight? A. Dung beetle. B. Leafcutter ant. C. Rhinoceros beetle. Answer. C. Rhinoceros beetle. These beetles are among the strongest animals relative to body size on Earth. Which sea animal has blue blood? A. Horseshoe crab. B. Squid. C. Lobster. Answer. A. Horseshoe crab. Their copper-based blood is blue and used in medical testing for bacterial contamination. Which mammal has the longest gestation period? A. Giraffe. B. Elephant. C. Whale. Answer. B. Elephant. Elephants are pregnant for about 22 months, the longest of any land mammal. Which bird has the fastest wing beat? A. Hummingbird. B. Swift. C. Wren. Answer A. Hummingbird. Some species beat their wings up to 80 times per second. Which reptile has a detachable tail to escape predators? A. Gecko. B. Skink. C. Both. Answer C. Both. Many geckos and skinks can drop their tails, which keep wriggling to distract predators. Which fish has transparent blood? A. Ice fish. B. Glass catfish. C. Both. Answer A. Ice fish. Ice fish live in Antarctic waters and lack hemoglobin, making their blood clear. Which animal has fingerprints almost identical to humans? A. Chimpanzee. B. Koala. C. Gorilla. Answer B. Koala. Koala fingerprints are so similar to human ones that they can confuse forensic investigations. Which creature can shoot blood from its eyes to deter predators? A horned lizard. B. Gila monster. Common frilled lizard. Answer A horned lizard. It can squirt blood up to 5 feet from special ducts near its eyes. Which fish has a lure on its head to attract prey? A. Anglerfish. B. Lanternfish. C. Stargazer fish. Answer A. Anglerfish. The fleshy lure contains bioluminescent bacteria that glow in the dark deep sea. Which mammal can taste the air with its tongue like a snake? A. Giraffe. B. Elephant. C. Okapi. Answer B. Elephant. Elephants use their trunks to bring sense to a special organ in the roof of their mouth. Which insect has ears on its legs? A. Grasshopper. B. Cricket. C. Both. Answer C. Both. Grasshoppers and crickets detect sound vibrations using tympanal organs located on their legs. Which bird uses tools to get food? A. New Caledonian crow. B. Raven. C. Both. Answer C. Both. These birds have been seen shaping sticks into hooks to extract insects from bark. Which animal has the most teeth? A. Snail. Barren shark. Sea dolphin. Answer. A. Snail. Some snails have over 20,000 microscopic teeth on their tongues. Which reptile can breathe through its skin while underwater? A. Soft-shell turtle. B. Sea snake. C. Marine iguana. Answer. A. Soft-shell turtle. It absorbs oxygen directly from the water through blood vessels in its skin. Which mammal can turn its fur white in winter and brown in summer? A. Snowshoe hare. B. Ermine. C. Both. Answer. C. Both. This seasonal camouflage helps them blend into snow or summer vegetation. Which sea creature has the longest migration of any animal? A. Leatherback turtle. B. Gray whale. C. Arctic tern. Answer. C. Arctic tern. They travel about 44,000 miles each year from the Arctic to the Antarctic and back. Which insect can fly backward? A. Hummingbird moth. B. Dragonfly. C. Horsefly. Answer. B. Dragonfly. Dragonflies can fly forward, backward, sideways, and hover like helicopters. Which animal has the largest eyes of any living creature? A. Giant squid. B. Horse. C. Blue whale. Answer. A. Giant squid. Its eyes can be as large as a dinner plate, helping it spot predators in deep water. Which creature can survive without a brain for weeks? A. Jellyfish. B. Starfish. C. Sea cucumber. Answer. A. Jellyfish. They rely on a simple nerve net instead of a central brain to function. Which mammal has the most powerful bite force? A. Hippopotamus. B. Jaguar. C. Grizzly bear. Answer. A. Hippopotamus. Their bite can crush bones with a force of over 1,800 pounds per square inch. Which fish can climb waterfalls? A. Goby fish. B. Salmon. C. Eel. Answer A. Goby fish. They use a suction cup-like mouth and fins to scale rocks against the current. Which animal has a tongue longer than its body? A. Chameleon. B. Anteater. C. Hummingbird. Answer A. Chameleon. Its tongue can extend more than twice the length of its body to catch prey. Which marine animal can sleep with one eye open? A. Dolphin. Barren shark. C. Sea lion. Answer A. Dolphin. They rest one hemisphere of their brain at a time while keeping the other alert. Which bird can recognize itself in a mirror? A. Magpie. B. Crow. C. Both. Answer C. Both. Magpies and crows pass the mirror test, a sign of self-awareness. Which insect can survive complete decapitation and still fly? A moth. B. Fly. C. Wasp. Answer B. Fly. Some flies can keep moving for days due to distributed nerve centers. Which mammal has the thickest skin? A. Whale shark. B. Elephant. C. Hippopotamus. Answer C. Hippopotamus. Its skin can be up to 2 inches thick, providing armor-like protection. Which mammal has the longest gestation period? A. Elephant. B. Blue whale. C. Giraffe. Answer A. Elephant. An elephant's pregnancy can last up to 22 months, the longest of any mammal. Which reptile can run across water? A green iguana. Basilisk lizard. C. Monitor lizard. Answer Basilisk lizard. Known as the Jesus Christ lizard, it can sprint across water using its large feet. Which bird can mimic chainsaws and camera shutters? A. Lyrebird. B. Mockingbird. C. Mynah bird. Answer A. Lyrebird. Lyrebirds can imitate dozens of natural and artificial sounds with stunning accuracy. Which fish can generate an electric shock strong enough to stun a horse? A. Electric eel. B. Electric ray. C. Stargazer fish. Answer. A. Electric eel. It can deliver a shock of up to 600 volts to deter predators or catch prey. Which animal has blue blood due to copper-based molecules? A. Horseshoe crab. B. Octopus. C. Both. Answer. C. Both. Horseshoe crabs and octopuses use hemocyanin, a copper-based protein, to carry oxygen. Which insect can survive underwater for up to 48 hours? A. Water beetle. B. Mosquito larva. C. Dragonfly nymph. Answer. A. Water beetle. They trap air bubbles under their wing covers, allowing them to breathe underwater. Which mammal has the largest ears relative to body size? A. Fennec fox. B. Bat-eared fox. C. Jerboa. Answer. A. Fennec fox. Its huge ears help dissipate heat and detect prey underground in the desert. Which sea creature has 3 hearts? A. Octopus. B. Squid. C. Both. Answer. C. Both. Octopuses and squids have 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to the gills and 1 pumps it to the body. Which bird can sleep while flying? A swift. B. Albatross. C. Both. Answer. C. Both. These birds take short, micro-sleeps mid-flight during long migrations. Which insect is the fastest flyer? A. Horsefly. B. Deer botfly. C. Dragonfly. Answer. B. Deer botfly. It's been recorded flying at speeds over 40 miles per hour. Which mammal has the highest blood pressure? A. Giraffe. B. Elephant. C. Horse. Answer. A. Giraffe. Its heart must pump blood up its long neck, generating nearly twice the pressure of a human's. Which bird can fly backwards? A. kingfisher. B. Hummingbird. C. Bee eater. Answer: B. Hummingbird. They can hover, fly sideways and backwards thanks to their unique wing rotation. Which fish can inflate its body to avoid predators? A. Balloonfish. B. Pufferfish. C. Porcupine fish. Answer: B. Pufferfish. They gulp water or air to expand several times their normal size, making them harder to swallow. Which reptile can detach its tail to escape danger? A. Gecko. B. Chameleon. C. Anole. Answer: A. Gecko. The tail keeps twitching to distract predators, while the lizard escapes. Which mammal has the largest eyes relative to its body size? A. Tarsier. B. Lemur. C. Bush baby. Answer: A. Tarsier. Each of its eyes is bigger than its brain, perfect for nocturnal hunting. Which sea animal has the largest mouth? A. Whale shark. B. Sperm whale. C. Blue whale. Answer: A. Whale shark. Its mouth can stretch up to 5 feet wide to filter plankton and small fish. Which insect can jump the farthest relative to body size? A flea. B. Grasshopper. C. Leafhopper. Answer: a flea. A flea can leap over 100 times its body length in a single jump. Which bird has the heaviest wingspan in proportion to its body? A. Andean condor. B. Wandering albatross. Common great bustard. Answer: A. Andean condor. Its massive wings allow it to soar for hours without flapping. Which sea creature has eyes on the ends of stalks? A. Hermit crab. B. Lobster. C. Snail. Answer: C. Snail. The stalks give them a wide view while keeping their soft bodies hidden. Which mammal is the smallest carnivore in the world? A. Least weasel. B. Shrew. C. stoat. Answer A. Least weasel. It weighs as little as 1 ounce, but is a fierce predator. Which reptile can hold its breath the longest underwater? A. Leatherback sea turtle. B. Saltwater crocodile. C. Marine iguana. Answer B. Saltwater crocodile. They can slow their heart rate and stay submerged for over an hour. Which bird has the loudest call? A. Kakapo. B. White bellbird. C. Howler bird. Answer B. White bellbird. Its mating call can reach 125 decibels, louder than a rock concert. Which mammal can survive drinking only seawater? A. Sea otter. B. Kangaroo rat. C. Whale. Answer A. Sea otter. Their kidneys can filter out salt, allowing them to stay hydrated in the ocean. Which insect is the fastest flyer? A. Horsefly. B. Dragonfly. C. Deer botfly. Answer C. Deer botfly. It can reach speeds of nearly 50 miles per hour. Which fish has the most extended migration route? A. Salmon. B. European eel. C. Bluefin tuna. Answer B. European eel. They travel thousands of miles between European rivers and the Sargasso Sea. Which amphibian is the only one that can vocalize without lungs? A. Glass frog. B. Lungless salamander. C. Axolotl. Answer B. Lungless salamander. They push air from their throat cavities to make faint sounds. Which mammal has the largest ears relative to body size? A. Fennec fox. B. Jerboa. C. Desert hare. Answer A. Fennec fox. Their oversized ears help release body heat and locate prey underground. Which animal can detect Earth's magnetic field for navigation? A. Homing pigeon. B. Sea turtle. C. Both A and B. Answer C. Both A and B. They use magnetoreception to guide long-distance migrations. Which sea creature can detach its arm and regrow it? A. Octopus. B. Sea star. Captain Squid. Answer. B. Sea star. Some can even regrow their entire body from just one arm. Which animal is known for having cube-shaped poop? A. Wombat. B. Capybara. C. Rock hyrax. Answer. A. Wombat. The cube shape prevents droppings from rolling away, helping mark territory.